There. Okay. Part 2. So, Obama's examples that he gave are tort reform, which you can look that up on Wikipedia because I don't want to go through it because it's boring. Charter schools, which I know a lot of you guys are in the high school, middle school age range, so you probably know about charter schools. They're basically the private school within the public school area where you have to apply to get into them. It's a really interesting idea that's been working in some states, not working in others. Yet again, Wikipedia that. Merit pay for teachers, which is a unpopular idea with teachers unions, basically saying that based on either test scores, well, it depends on the state. Basically, some states are saying that merit-based pay would be that based on test scores of all the kids in the class, then the teacher's salary would be determined by that. Other states are saying that what they do is they'd have that their pay would be based on a observation where the principal or another official of some sort would come in and watch the teacher and then determine how much they should be paid based on that. So it's interesting. It's an interesting issue. It's one that teachers have many different opinions on. It's something that definitely, especially those of you who are in school, should look into because it does affect you. Clean coal technology, which is something that both McCain and Obama like, which is not surprising because places like Pennsylvania, which are swing states, really like the whole clean coal thing because that's where it's made. So, and then he said that on the core economic issues that matter to the American people, McCain, you have agreed with Bush. You are proposing 8 more years of the same. Which is another, oh snap kind of thing. Then McCain pointed out he's disagreed with Bush and his party on all sorts of things. He gave a really long list that I couldn't catch. I was writing these rather quickly. But McCain has stood up to his party quite a few times. He doesn't have that nice term maverick for no reason. He has been going more conservative during this election, but I mean, he's got to rally his people around him. He's got to get all the votes he can. So that only makes sense. Obama's been doing the same thing, except going more liberal. So it just makes sense. Then came the question that I have listed as, say it to his face. Basically, the moderator said, like, you've had all these people saying all these nasty things about the other dude, and you won't say it, like, you're sitting at a table with this guy. So if you really think that he's palling around with terrorists, if you really think that he's dangerous and naive, say it to him. Look at him. Say it to him right now. And then McCain said that it's been a tough campaign, but if Obama had town halls with me, it would have been totally different. Which sounded kind of mean. It was kind of weird. That he regrets that it's been such a harsh campaign. Then he pointed out that recently John Lewis has compared McCain to segregation, to a difficult point in our history, and that Obama didn't repudiate his remarks, didn't disagree with him, didn't tell him that was out of line. And McCain said that he's repudiated, that's a really difficult word to say, all Republican attacks, which, no one has time to repudiate all the attacks on the other dude. I mean, if you did that, you'd have no time to actually campaign. So that's just not possible. He says, we will run a truthful campaign. I guess he means for the next 3 weeks, because that's all that's left. Obama said that he expected this to be tough, but that polls show that 2/3 of people think that McCain is running a negative campaign, and that 100% of his attacks have been negative, which isn't true. The actual figure that I've seen is that 100% of McCain's ads running right now are negative. But not the way that Obama said it makes it sound like every ad that he's run since the beginning of the campaign has been negative, which just isn't true and isn't practical. Let's see. The next 3 weeks should be on economics, not on personalities, not on that whole deal. McCain then pointed out that Obama has these attacking healthcare ads that are running in Arizona. And then he brought up Joe the Plumber again, that Joe the Plumber doesn't like that stuff. They just love Joe the Plumber. It's kind of strange. Then Obama said that Lewis's comments, he said later that he wasn't cool with that that both Obama and Lewis have said that, you know, maybe it wasn't fair to compare you to segregation, so sorry about that one. And then Obama pointed out, hey, dude, you got these, like, rallies where people are saying that I'm a terrorist, that they want to kill me, and nobody's stopping them when they say that, so that's really not cool. And Americans are cynical. They want us to, like, focus on important stuff. And McCain got kind of angry at that. And my little note here is, stop interrupting McCain. Seriously, it's annoying. But McCain said that he's proud of the people that comes to his rallies, that they're great citizens, great Americans. And that at Obama's rallies, people yell and they wear t-shirts that I don't like. So, oh snap. Yeah, you better make people not wear, like, t-shirts that aren't cool. Hey, Brented Pryor. Whoa, that's a